Following its debut, excited consumer YouTube channels endlessly praised Apple's M1. Accordingly, they showed it to be as powerful or even more powerful than contemporary Intel MacBooks, iMacs, and for some uses, even the Mac Pro. I've been impressed too, but mainly because the M1 sips battery, and despite demonstrating results within the ballpark of a 16-inch Intel MacBook Pro, it runs cool. As both summer and the World Economic Forum's cyber attack and power crisis loom, I appreciate this bit as much as any. Let's take a real-world look at prepping, exporting, and compositing a stack of images in Helicon Focus via Lightroom. 1. Queue every RAW file for export, then time. 2. Transcode RAW files into TIFFs for processing in Helicon Focus, then time. 3. Composite files in Helicon Focus, then time. Every time I upgrade, sidegrade, or in this case downgrade my hardware, I perform similar tests. The 16-inch MacBook Pro with 16GB of RAM converted 199 30-megapixel digital RAW files into full-res TIFFs in 13 minutes, or 2 minutes and 16 seconds, which is 1.17 times faster than the entry-level MacBook M1 Air. Both were plugged into the mains and used the same Lightroom performance and export settings. Of course, the Air had to translate the entire thing through Rosetta 2, while the Pro ran it all native. Whilst I was editing this video, Adobe released Lightroom Classic 10.3, which brought M1 native support to my computer. From hitting the edit button until the entire stack of 199 files is converted from CR2 to TIFF takes less than 13 minutes, or a time savings of around 3 minutes. This puts it square in line with the much more expensive 16-inch i9 MacBook Pro. The final leg, wherein both computers composited all 199 TIFFs using Helicon Focus Method C, resulted in the MacBook Pro processing the stack in 10 minutes and 12 seconds, and the Air in 13 minutes and 31 seconds. Here the Intel MacBook Pro returned results 1.33 times faster than the M1 Air. Because Helicon's Focus GPU acceleration crashes on the M1, I set both computers to CPU only. But with GPU acceleration applied, the Intel MacBook Pro completes the same stack in just 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It's a shame that Helicon Focus's M1 support is limited to CPU. Considering the gains the MacBook Pro showed when enabled, I think it's fair to assume that the GPU-accelerated M1 Air would yield impressive results. Twice the M1's 8GB of memory conked out, and because the file stack I was processing totaled 54GB and swamped the swap file, Lightroom and/or Helicon Focus went on strike. Whatever salivating YouTube consumers say, 8GB really is stretching it for macro and/or other intensive photography processing, especially when your disk is filling up. Of course, the Air never got hot. The Intel MacBook Pro, on the other hand, got hot to the touch and ran its fans at full blast. Whether you're a streamer or merely working out of a tight studio, a cool computer is a blessing. I assume that native support for the M1 will eventually hit Lightroom Classic, yielding commensurate gains in export prep, and basic handling. But more importantly, GPU support in Helicon for M1 computers will speed up the most intensive portions of a stacking workflow. In the end, I'm left wistful. Better software support should allow the M1 to really grind through heavy processes. And unlike the Intel Macs, none of that software is going to cause the M1 computer to grind its fans. Thank you very much. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please subscribe and leave a comment. Also, you can find me on Odysee and Bitchute. I'll see you there.